Hey folks, how's everyone? Hope everyone is doing well. कैसी चल रही है आप लोगों की तैयारी? There was a long gap between when we started and today, of course. We were also stuck somewhere, and that is why we couldn't continue. But for let bygones be bygones, and let's start afresh. So this video is 5.2. This is chapter number 5. I'm sorry for my bad handwriting. Chapter 5. This is part 2. So we will start with British conquest of Bengal. I will zoom in a little bit here so that it's more easily visible. Alright, let's start. Bengal on the eve of British conquest. Bengal, the richest province of the Mughal Empire, included present-day Bangladesh, and its Nawab had authority over region constituting present-day states of Bihar and Odisha. Let's reduce the thickness. Okay. Exports from Bengal to Europe consisted of raw products such as saltpeter, rice, indigo, pepper, sugar, silk, cotton, textiles, handicrafts, etc. The English East India Company had vital commercial interest in trading in Bengal, as nearly 60% of the British imports from Asia consisted of goods from Bengal. During the 1630s, regular contact of the British with Bengal continued when they established factories in Balasore, Hooghly, Kasim Bazar, Patna, and Dhaka. By the 1690s, the foundation of Calcutta by the English Company completed the process of English commercial settlement in Bengal. The company paid a sum of rupees 3,350 euros per annum to Mughal emperor, who allowed them to trade freely in Bengal. In contrast, the company's exports from Bengal were worth more than 50,000 euros per annum. In 1700s, Murshid Quli Khan, if you remember the name, a very important name, became the Diwan of Bengal and ruled till his death in 1727. He was succeeded by his son-in-law Shuja-ud-Din, who ruled till 1739. After that, for a year 1739 to 40, Sarfaraz Khan, an incapable son of Murshid Quli Khan, became the ruler. He was killed by Alivardi Khan. Alivardi Khan ruled till 1756 and also stopped paying tributes to Mughal emperor. Under the rule of these rulers, Bengal made unprecedented progress. There were also other factors too, which made Bengal prosperous. For instance, the rest of India was disturbed by the inter-border disputes, the Maratha invasions, the Jat revolts, and external invasions by Nadir Shah and Ahmad Shah Abdali. The region of Bengal was fortunate enough to escape these challenges. The population of Calcutta rose from 15,000 in 1706 to 1 lakh in 1750. And other cities like Dhaka and Murshidabad became highly populous. Almost all the governors of Bengal strongly resented the special privileges enjoyed by English company, as it meant a huge loss to the provincial exchequer. So the friction between the English commercial interest and the Bengal government became the chief cause for conflict between the two. During the short period between 1757 and 1765, the power gradually got transferred from the Nawabs of Bengal to the British, with the latter defeating the former, Alivardi Khan and the English. In 1741, Alivardi Khan, the deputy governor of Bihar, killed the Nawab of Bengal, Sarfaraz Khan, in a battle and certified his own position as the new Subadar of Bengal by paying a large sum of money to Mughal Emperor Muhammad Shah. Alivardi Khan ruled for 15 years, during which he fought off the Marathas. The English too took the advantage of Maratha incursions in Bengal by obtaining a permission from the Nawab to dig a ditch and throw up an entrenchment around the settlement of Fort William. Later, Alivardi Khan's apprehensions were drawn to the Carnatic region, where the European companies had usurped all power. On realizing this, he was urged to expel the Europeans from Bengal. But he died in April 76 and was succeeded by his grandson Siraj-ud-Daulah, the son of Alivardi's youngest daughter. Challenges before Siraj-ud-Daulah. A youth just in the 20th year, Siraj inherited many troubles from his grandfather. He had a rival in his cousin, the Nawab of Purnia, Shaukat Jung, a hostile aunt, Ghazisti Begum, a childless widow, a rebellious commander of army, Mir Jafar, husband of Alivardi Khan's sister, and an alarmed Hindu subject population. There was a dominant group in his court comprising of Jagat Seth, Omnichand Rai, Ballabh Rai Durlabh, and others who were opposed to him. To these internal rivals were added the threat to Siraj's position from the ever-growing commercial activity of the English company. Impulsive by nature and lacking experience, Siraj felt insecure, and this prompted him to act in ways which proved counterproductive. He defeated Shaukat Jung and killed him in the battle, divested Ghazisti Begum of her treasures and secured her, and dismissed Mir Jafar, appointing Mir Madan to his place. A Kashmiri officer, Mohan Lal, was appointed as the overall administrator, and he acted almost like a prime minister. Alright, let's start with the Battle of Plassey. Let us first see how much time has elapsed. Okay, we will keep this video for about 10 minutes so that it's easily digestible, and also you can take bite-sized notes for this also. Prelude to the battle. So we are starting with the Battle of Plassey, a very important topic. Prelude to the battle. The officials of the company made rampant misuse of the trade privileges that adversely affected the Nawab's finances. The English fortified Calcutta without the Nawab's permission. The company further tried to mislead him and compounded their sin by giving asylum to political fugitive Krishna Das, son of Raj Ballabh, who had fled with immense treasures against the Nawab's will. The company, on its part, suspected that Siraj would drastically reduce its trade privileges in collusion with the French in Bengal. Thus, when Siraj attacked and seized the English fort at Calcutta, it brought their hostility into the open. Mention may be made here of the much propagated Black Hole tragedy. Siraj-ud-Daulah is believed to have imprisoned 146 English persons who were lodged in a very tiny room, due to which 123 of them died of suffocation. However, historians either do not believe the story or say that the number of victims must have been much smaller. The battle. The arrival of a strong force under command of Robert Clive at Calcutta from Madras strengthened the English position in Bengal. Clive forged a secret alliance with the traitors of the Nawab, Mir Jafar, Rai Durlabh, Jagat Seth, an influential banker of Bengal, and Omnichand. Under the deal, Mir Jafar was to be made the Nawab, who in turn would reward the company for its services. The secret alliance of the company with the conspirators further strengthened the English position. So the English victory in the Battle of Plassey, June 23, 1757, was decided before the battle even fought. Due to the conspiracy of the Nawab's officials, the 50,000 strong force of Siraj was defeated by a handful of Clive's forces. Siraj-ud-Daulah was captured and murdered by the order of Mir Jafar's son Miriam. The Battle of Plassey placed at the disposal of English vast resources of Bengal. After Plassey, the English virtually monopolized the trade and commerce of Bengal. Let's look at the significance of the Battle of Plassey. As a result of this victory, Mir Jafar became the Nawab of Bengal, right? He gave a large sum of money plus the zamindari of 24 parganas to English. The Battle of Plassey had political significance, for it laid the foundation of the British Empire in India. It has been rightly regarded as the starting point of British rule in India. The battle established the military supremacy of the English in Bengal. Their main rivals, the French, were ousted. They obtained a grant of territories for the maintenance of a properly equipped military force, and their prestige increased manifold. But there was no apparent change in the form of government. Though the supreme control of the affairs passed to Clive, on whose support the new Nawab Mir Jafar was entirely dependent on maintaining his newly acquired position. The sovereignty of the English over Calcutta was recognized, and the English posted a resident at the Nawab's court. Thank you everyone for tuning in. In the next part, we'll start with 5.3, that is Mir Qasim at the Treaty of 1760. Stay tuned. Thank you everyone for staying till now, and all the very best for exams. We will be continuing with our video series, first of all finishing with Spectrum and then moving ahead. All the very best. Do watch and subscribe to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. It is the zero cost way of supporting us and helping us continue to make videos for you and everyone on this channel. Thank you so much for watching.